India are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Seedorf, totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
And this is Neymar. Gattuso cuts it out. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. It's a real chance! Goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Can he get it through? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's a little off target. Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff, can he finish? He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. No way through. And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi. And this is Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Cruyff gets a good foot in there. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And this is Neymar. Gattuso wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Lofted upfield. And it's Edmilson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi! Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Cafu. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff looking to pen. And Cruyff! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it. Can he get away? Threads one in. Gattuso is onto this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. India have reclaimed it. And that's another good win of the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Neymar demonstrating again that he is the real... He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the counter is on. There will be a throw-in. Zanetti. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Pirlo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. That's been cut out. Well played. Messi. Messi.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo. Pirlo's cross. And he's managed to get rid. Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Zola. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's the shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Seedorf cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
And it's Zanetti. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. India
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a good ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And that has been cut short. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Goes for a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Eto'o. And that's another good win of the ball. Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. And the finish! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Zanetti. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Great ball if he can get there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Very. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And here's Eto'o. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence.
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's not going to reach. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. He's in plenty of space here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they...
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar finding their passes.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is.
He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Eto'o, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now this could be a chance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's played in. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's come back out to him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And claimed it back swiftly. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Raul. Chooses to go back. And a shot! Into the last quarter of an hour. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi. And here's Eto'o. Davids gets across to intercept that. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so.